What's going on, guys? Jordan here, coming back at you again with another episode of Beer Reviews. Tonight, I'm going to be doing a revisit of Keystone Light. This is coming in at 4.1% ABV, 16 fluid ounce pint can. This is the last one that I have from a 4-pack that I purchased last weekend. Just wanted to pick some up, hadn't had it in a while, and I wanted to give it a try again. So I had those three, and I have this one left, so I figured what better time than now to do a revisit. It's actually my first revisit that I've ever done of this beer. I reviewed it for the first time back when I very first started this channel back in 2018, and I have featured this beer several times in beer battles. However, I have never done a standalone revisit of the beer. So that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. Keystone Light. We're going to crack this thing open and get it into a glass. So let's go ahead and get on with the review. Get it in here. And this beer is a pretty pale, lightly golden beer. That's just about going to be perfect. Working with about a 2-finger head. Nice, effervescent, coming out of the beer, the bubbles, you know. Go ahead and top that off. Now, this is a beer that I used to get a lot back in the day because it was just a cheaper option. It tasted pretty good for what it is. And like I said, I just picked some up last weekend because I was wanting to try it again, you know, for nostalgic purposes. This is a beer that I used to buy all the time. And, yeah, picked it up and was pretty pleased with it still. So, let's see what I think tonight. Right away, it doesn't have a whole lot of aroma, but what you do get is it's just like a faint, grainy, malty, typical American adjunct lager smell. It smells not too far off from the others. But enough of the aromas. Let's get into the taste. Cheers. Keystone Light. Maybe I can be smooth like Keith Stone. You guys remember those commercials? Got a little dribble there. So yeah, it's super smooth. It's a clean, refreshing taste. It's something you definitely would want on a hot summer day for sure. We're getting into the fall season, so it'd work in those months too. All I drink is light beer. I'm a light beer drinker, and this fits the bill. Yeah, just very crisp. Goes down easy, super smooth. This is definitely a contender with some of the bigger brands of the light beers like Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller Lite. It's definitely a good option. Now, the price point, it's not as cheap as it used to be. Nothing in this world is as cheap as it used to be. But I used to be able to get this for $2.98 for a 4-pack of the 16-ounce cans. Now I think it's like $4.27 or something, so still really cheap. But the price has gone up a little bit, as has everything else. So, again, this is made by Coors, the Coors Brewing Company in Golden, Colorado. And I believe I did a beer battle between this and Coors Light. If not, I can always do it, or I can do it again because I have Coors Light in the fridge still. But, yeah, it's really smooth, easy drinking, light body. It's got a nice amount of sweetness to it. Just an all-around damn good beer. I mean, this is one of the best budget-friendly light lagers. I mean, it's really no different, or no, what would I say? It's no more worse quality than any of the others. It's actually better. I would probably take this over I would definitely take this over Milwaukee's Best Light. This and Natural Light, I'd probably have to do another blind beer battle of those two. But those are pretty close. I would bounce back and forth between those two if that's what I'm drinking. But let's go ahead and get into a rating for the Keystone Light. I also wanted to talk about the cans that they have now. Because back when I used to get them, like back in like anywhere from like 2018 to early 2020, 2021, these had a really odd packaging. If you remember, it was like a big key and then stone and silver. I really like the can designs that they have now. It seems more classic, and you can actually see like mountains on it. It just looks more like a classic retro style can, and I really like that. So bonus points for the can. But anyway, in all seriousness, let's go ahead and get into the review. Let me get one more sip and we will get straight into that. It's a good beer. It is exactly as advertised. It's very smooth. So, with all that being said, let's get into the rating. For an American adjunct lager, a light beer in its category, I give it a solid 9.5 out of 10. For a budget-friendly light beer, 9.5 out of 10. Because this is a super, super smooth beer. Super easy to drink. It still has enough beer flavor to it to tell you it's a beer. Just an all-around good choice. So, I probably will, in the future, at some point, do some more beer battles with this. I don't remember the results of the beer battles that I did last. I don't even remember what I pinned it up against, honestly, because it's been so long. But I think it would be fun to do some beer battles with this, because this is just really, really good beer. So, if you like light American adjunct lagers, give this a try if you haven't already. Or if you haven't had it in a long time, pick it up and give it another try, because this stuff is pretty damn solid. I mean, 9.5 out of 10, that's a pretty high score. And I think the only... Actually, I think there is one beer I have not pinned this up against. It's actually the Yuengling Light Lager. Always really like that one, so that would be interesting. And the Hulk Hogan's Real American Beer, I should pin it up against that one as well. So be on the lookout for some beer battles in the future. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a little run with the Keystone Light. So 9.5 out of 10 from me here at Beer Reviews. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit me with a thumbs up. And if you guys have any suggestions on anything you would like me to try in the future, leave it down in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to try to find it and give it a review. As always, until next time, cheers, and thanks for watching.